This is Los Cabos, Mexico. I'm at the Quivera Resort in Los Cabos, Mexico. Welcome to GlobeTrotter. I'm Jon Haggins. I'm here at Pueblo Bonito, Pacifico, and this is where you come for golf, the Pacific Ocean, the unbelievable pool. This is a great resort. It's all-inclusive. You're gonna love it. I'm here in Salvador, and Salvador Bahia is a very special place. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. You know, it wasn't always very peaceful because the slaves were brought here originally, but now it's colorful, the food is fabulous, the people are fabulous. Banda bands march up and down the cobblestone streets. The African drum is the pulse of Brazilian music. This is fun. I'm taking a Segway through Parma, and it's the fastest way to see the town. I think in marriages, what happens is it gets stale.
Yes.
And they need to renew all of this.
Yes.
It's like a lot of people go and renew their vows.
Yes.
Or it's all about, the exploration of maybe something sexual, that some desire that sort of stimulates and makes the relationship new again.
Absolutely. I have a good friend who's one of my team members. Her name is Allison. She and her husband have been married forever, but the way they play with each other still, and she wears her pumps and, it keeps it alive.
Only her pumps? You're not telling.
Too bad. Cocktail time.
Yeah, cocktail time. This is the gate and the wall of Castle Casino in Bordeaux.
We are in the medieval kitchen of the castle with a very beautiful fireplace.
Lunch in the kitchen includes lots of local products. You know, dining in the kitchen is very popular. It's where everyone can meet and mingle, and it's just such a great conversational place.
Now we are in the room of my great-great-grandmother. And all the furniture are 20th century furniture.
What a beautiful room. It's large, and I love the usage of color and accents. I can't begin to tell you what it's like being here in France and having these wonderful champagnes, different years, different tastes, and pairing them with great food like cheese, foie gras, and just everything that we eat here is fabulous. It's living. This is living. I'm so excited to be here in this wonderful vineyard of Collet, and it is my honor because I'm standing with Olivier Chariard, and he is the best. He is the chief operating officer, and he knows everything about champagne. He knows about the community. He knows about food. He's a god here. What else can I ask for? How many cheeses do you normally carry here? Different kinds of cheeses.
Here we usually carry approximately 20 cheeses, which we rotate. So we want people to come back and discover a new cheese. Here in New York, we have a small selection here. It's very curated. It's very special. But the space also does a lot more, like educate and sample, and we want people to come in here and discover.
You know what I like about it is the fact that it's not a museum; it's a real living experience.
Yes.
And tell me about some of the other cheeses that you have.
We created a small cheese board for you, and we're going to start off with this triple creme. A triple creme is a cheese where we're adding butterfat to the milk. So these cheeses have up to 80% butterfat. So it is a very luxurious feeling in mouth. It's like butter. It just melts in your mouth. And these are cheeses that are very rich, obviously. They cover your tongue. So these go very well with an acidic wine or with champagne, which would cut the fat and kind of cleanse your palate as you're having it. So these are very nice to spread. These are very nice to eat either with savory accompaniments or sweet accompaniments.
I was thinking of fruit.
Yeah, you can have fruit like figs or strawberries, grapes, apricots, etc. You can cut it in half and put a nice type of, jam or...
Adds another bite.
Exactly. Would you like to taste some?
I would love to.
Well, here's a knife. I'll let you help yourself so people can see and try some of the rind as well.
Wow.
And you can use that as a vessel to carry it to your mouth. I think this is one of those cheeses. It's hard to just grab a little piece with your hands because it's very, very soft and creamy.
Ah, looks beautiful.
It's heavenly.
It's very nice. Very creamy. Perfect.
Very creamy. It has a little bit of it's lactic. You know, the rind brings a little bit of texture, but again, melts in your mouth. It's buttery. It's luxurious.
This is a lively trip through the stunning scenery of the Douro Valley. The Douro rail line took 12 years to build between Porto and Barco d'Alva. It contains a route of 22 tunnels and 35 bridges. You know, whenever you come to the Douro Valley, you have to take the train. The train is an old-fashioned train. The river winds through the region, and you see these terraces where they grow grapes. It's a fantastic experience. We're on our way to Pinal, and I'm so excited because this is my first experience going to this particular area, and I can't wait and to taste the great wines of the region. And you know, Douro is known for its wine. Welcome to the wonderful world of travel. I'm Jon Haggins, the GlobeTrotter. I'm here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and we're here for the 24th Annual International Film Festival. It's where everybody comes and they show off their great films. It's a cinematic explosion. It's an orgasmic expression. It's wonderful. I love it. And the culinary experience here is fantastic. This park is back to nature.
This is the first outdoor adventure on segways in Western Canada here in our park, and it's a beautiful park. It's really new. It's a new park that we're at today, and this is part of the Trans-Canada Trail, which will be one of the largest trail systems in the world when it's completed. It's over 21,500 kilometers.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You own the business.
I do. I'm the owner, one of the owners of the business. Myself and my wife own the business, and it's really a fun business. I make people smile all day. And
Back to nature.
that's right, back to nature, and it's a really nice way to enjoy nature. I mean, on our trail system, we're very fortunate. A lot of people bike and rollerblade in that, and I do that as well, but this is a different way to see it.
You know, Greece has so many surprises. The region of Ypres is unbelievable. I'm in Praga, and here on this incredible shoreline, and it is just filled with great mountains covered with olive trees. The people here are fantastic. The food is fantastic. I can't wait to come back. We are going to Kudasi to visit Ypres, Turkey. We're continuing our tour here in Turkey. This is fantastic. We're at Ephesus, and this is an archaeological site that everybody's come to, and it's a great day. The sun is out. What could be better than that?
The Phoenician period is actually what we call the BC in majority, so starting with the foundation of this town where we are. All these towns were either destroyed during the wars by Romans, especially the 3 Punic Wars, or others were destroyed later or abandoned by the Phoenicians, and new towns, Roman period, of course, were founded on ruins of the Phoenician ones. So always you find the Phoenician under the Roman level, lower than the Roman town.
Right, because they were there first.
They were
But
there first.
what I love is the fact that it's still in incredible condition. You think about the period that, the historic period that it comes from, that you can still identify it, and there's so much of it, and you're still discovering it, no matter where you go in the country. There's always, you know, a Roman, a Venetian, there's something going on. You know, Hammamet is filled with so many surprises, and the fishermen who come in with these beautiful, colorful boats every day with fresh fish, and it's the best in the world. And this is the place to come when you want the best seafood. I am so excited to be here in Duz for the 42nd Annual Sahara Festival, and it's so exciting because you have camel races, you have horse races, you have friendly people, and the Bedouins are here showing off their great crafts. I love it here in Duz. This week, I'm visiting Iguazu Falls in the glorious country of Brazil. You know, this is so exciting. Welcome to GlobeTrotter. I'm Jon Haggins. I'm here at Iguazu, which is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. Everyone's come from around the world. This is a great destination for people to come and see and to share.
Saiba que isto em mim provoca imensa dor. Só privilégio.
This is it. This is what I've been talking about. Iguazu Falls, and it's a World Natural Heritage Site. It's the most spectacular thing. You know, in the evening, the rainbow just sits on the shoulders of the falls. It's just amazing. Nature's amazing. This is amazing. Now, riding under the falls is the most magical and wet experience. This is India, and I'm Jon Haggins, a GlobeTrotter. This is a marvelous experience here in Jamgaro, and this is where everyone comes for bird watching. And we're here for the bird watching conference, and everyone has come from around the world, and we are going back into nature so we can see the wonderful birds, the colors, and you know, the people here are so friendly. I just love it here in India. Welcome to India. Wow, the busy streets of Jamuna. The traffic is unbelievable, and you can find the sacred cow everywhere. You know, this is Jamnagar, and this is where everybody comes for daily produce. Everything, the aubergine is so unbelievable. The colors here are so fresh. This is an extraordinary market which everyone comes, and they share the experience. All the people gathered around because they're so curious about all of this, and everything is so incredibly fresh. The colors are so pure. It's the colors of India. Bam! What do you do with this? I think it's a squash, or is it a cucumber? I have no idea, but I'm sure it's fresh. And it's wonderful to eat. And you know, the people here are vegetarians, and you know, that keeps the body and the health is so wonderful. And they also don't drink alcohol, so it really just purifies the body. All these fresh vegetables are just absolutely wonderful. I love it. I have no idea what this, oh, that's even bigger. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. Everywhere you turn, there's something fresh and wonderful. This is a grand day here in the Central Coast where there's the best food, so fresh. The produce is unbelievable. The colors just pop. And then, you know, the wines are so extraordinary. You're going to tell me all about this. And introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Cumming. I run the Wine Coast Country region of San Luis Obispo County. And it's John's right. It's just amazing here. And so we're so happy to be sharing with all of you New Yorkers.
Well, this has been really great.
Good.
I'm so delighted.
Good. Well, we've loved having you.
Thank you.
Really fun.
Thank you so much. I'm helping out in the pewter factory, and I'm learning my craft at the School of Hard Knocks. The statue of Lord Murugan is the tallest statue in the world, and it stands 141 feet at the foot of the Batu Caves. You are now inside the Batu Cave. You know, Malaysia is a very special destination. It's where 3 different cultures get together. You have the Malay, the Indians, and the Chinese. Everybody's so friendly, and the Batu Caves, 272 steps up. It's where everybody comes. People are friendly here. That's why I love Malaysia. I am so excited to be back here in Italy, and this is the Marche region. We're here for a cultural and gastronomical experience. And this is Pesaro, and we're also going to Urbino. Stay tuned within the next few minutes, and you're going to see the great treasures of Italy. When I think about life, I think about coming to Italy and enjoying the pleasures here. For instance, the history, the culture, the cuisine, and sitting here on this gorgeous day. The sun is brighter than sunshine. And sitting here with my best friend, Riccardo Strano, who is the director of the New York Italian Tourist Office. And what a wonderful person he is. I've met him over the number of years, and he's from this region, so talk about this region. Welcome to GlobeTrotter. I'm Jon Haggins. I'm here in Lake Como, and when you think of Lake Como, you think of George Clooney, but it's more than that. We have great, beautiful lakes, and also this is the Villa Sebelioni, and it's in Bellagio. I'm standing next to the incredible pool. The hotel is so refreshing because it's so modern, and it has all the conveniences, and I feel that everyone should come here and experience it. You know, Italy is so romantic, and I'm here in Lake Como. It's a very special place here on the lake. And I think everyone should come and experience this whole incredible region. We posed for a photo op, and then we were off for our next stop in Verona. You know, I love Lake Como. I'm here in Verona. We just had a fabulous lunch. It was all seafood, all fresh. This is a wonderful destination to come and explore. The food, first of all, is Mediterranean, and Mediterranean food, I think, is the best in the world because it's so fresh. You know, people are concerned about health. You're concerned about health.
That's my main thing about health, because you can kill people, as I said, with a gun, but you can kill people with the food.
Exactly.
So this is what we have to care about it.
Exactly.
And Mediterranean food, well, it's been proven it's for years and years now that the Mediterranean diet is the best for your health. But I continue a bit more and open it, and I would say, what are the pillars of the Mediterranean diet? Is the Greek diet. This is exactly where they did the research, the measure, you know, in the island of Crete. That's what they call it, Mediterranean, in that area. For me, it was whatever, you know, was olive oil. That's the Mediterranean. You cannot have Mediterranean diet if you don't have olive oil.
I believe that, yeah.
You cannot have Mediterranean diet if you have fried food and if you put butter, you know. I said, that's not Mediterranean. Olive oil makes a difference,
Absolutely.
you know.
So you cook everything in olive oil, or you prepare things with olive oil.
That's a better term to say.
Yes.
Because, you know, I add my olive oil almost at the end in order not to burn what the benefits, you know, what you get from olive oil.
Right.
So, exactly, I prepare food with olive oil.
Which are originated from Africa and settled here on the periphery of the national park. They happen to be engaged with preservation and conservation of the national park as a whole, and very involved with the lion, and that's what the history is.
And now that you've mentioned them, last night we had a performance by the
Yes.
the locals, and what's always amazing is they brought their culture with them, or it's a tradition actually that they've continued, and it's rather fascinating to watch this. I mean, they're animated, they're strong, they're just so vital and amusing at the same time.
Although they originate from Africa, they have now integrated into society here. They follow their local customs, the local religion. They are very much employed.
And the language. Mexico City, and this is Xochimilco. This has an Aztec history because the boats and the floating canal are part of their history, and they're colorful, and the marimba bands and also the mariachis, they come and play, and they sell beer, and it's a friendly family destination that I think everyone should come and see. Mexico is absolutely incredible because of the culture, the cuisine, the people, and also the history and archaeological sites. It's an incredible country because there's so much to offer, so much to see, so many wonderful people. I had an experience last night when I got on the bus, and I understand now they don't take change like in New York, so this man paid my way. Talk about friendly people. That's the best kind of treatment you can have. Poling down these ancient canals in Xochimilco is a memorable experience. I think I found my next occupation. What do you think? Welcome to GlobeTrotter. I'm Jon Haggins. I'm here in Cancun, and this is a very romantic destination. This is the perfect place for romance and weddings. I'm at the Crystal Palace and Resort, and you are going to love it. This is Holbox. It's a paradise here in Mexico. This is the place to come. It's an idyllic place because it's a fisherman's village. Not many people come here, so it's really being discovered by all of these creative people, these people who really want something different. This is Holbox in the Yucatan, and Casa Sandra is the place to stay. It's here on the sea. What could be more wonderful than that? It's so relaxing. It's the best place, I think, to just come and enjoy.
Nos vendían sus natillas, arroz con leche en cazuelitas, rica capirotada, de jocotes en miel.
As I stroll along these beautiful, peaceful beaches, I reflect on my life and how good life is. What could be more wonderful than that? The beach is idyllic and peaceful. This is a perfect way to get away and relax.
Mi canto ha de ser alivio para curar el dolor.
¿Se la saben? Negrita de mis pesares, ojos de papel volando, negrita de mis pesares, ojos de papel volando, a todos diles que sí, pero no les digas cuando así me dijiste a mí, por eso vivo penando.
flor. Mi canto ha de ser alivio para curar el dolor. Que no tenerte, mi amor, para mí es un martirio por ser mi más bella flor.
Para ti es mi cantar, tierra donde yo he nacido, para ti es mi cantar. Para ti, para el mar, de mi Veracruz querido, que no te puedo olvidar. Ya me voy para mi pueblo, me voy para Veracruz. Ya me voy para mi pueblo, me voy para Veracruz. Ya me voy a navegar contra el viento, ya me voy a navegar. Me voy por el litoral, me voy por el sotavento de esta tierra tropical.
Ya me voy a despedir, solo quiero recordarles, ya me voy a despedir. Que no deben olvidar que el amor no es por virtud, se ama por necesidad.
Ya me voy para mi pueblo, me voy para Veracruz. Ya me voy para mi pueblo, me voy para Veracruz. Ya me voy para mi pueblo, me voy para Veracruz. Ya me voy para mi pueblo, me voy para Veracruz. Ya me voy para mi pueblo, me voy para Veracruz. Ya me voy para mi pueblo, me voy para Veracruz.
Southern samba, bye, 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 bye.
You know, Brazil is a fantastic destination. Unfortunately, I've come to the end of the road here. This is an incredible beach in Costa del Sauípe, and I love the people, I love the palm trees, I love the beach, I love everything about Brazil. My world is your world. So remember, get up, get out, and travel. Visiting Guarajuba and Costa del Sauípe, Bahia has been the most enjoyable experience. I hope to see you next week at another great destination. So long for now.